which I spoke about briefly on Monday night, but this is a chance for the board to be on record, on public record about it. And that is the New York State declining to fund the study of widening of Route 17. And I happened to be just glancing at the Indy earlier, and there's an article in here about Ed Diana's communication to the DOT about declining that. And I'm just wondering if you care to say anything publicly as a board about that study not being done of the widening of 17.
Well, as I said on Monday night, I'm a member of that study committee along with Neil Howard. We're representing Goshen. We were scheduled for a meeting on Thursday today, and it was canceled. To my knowledge, it was canceled because they didn't have the money. So I'm hoping that when the money does become available, they'll pursue this again. And as we all know, the state of New York took 4 extra months to get their budget together, and money is a critical item. And so you just can't wish money. You've got to have money before you can spend it. I certainly am in favor of doing the study and doing the road work. But I think right now, I think cool heads need to prevail relative to where's the money going to come from. We're in the budget season ourselves here, and I'm beginning to break out in a sweat. I'm very much concerned about mortgage titles. Home sales in July were down 44.1% in Orange County versus July of 2009. And 9 was a bad year compared to the prior year. So I think that the government, Albany, ours, federal government, we're kind of in crisis, and it's easy to say be critical of this or that, but I think the money's going to have to be very, very important. And wish lists are important, and as soon as the money is available, I would be the first one to say, we need to get on with this. That's my own personal view, more than any other views.
Well, there's also a letter in here from Andy Rabbit to the head of the DOT, and not to poke you with a stick too hard, but it certainly wouldn't hurt, in addition to Eddie Diana reaching out to the state and expressing its displeasure, for the town to do the same. That road has a consequence to the entire area that's very large. So I would hope that as you would reach out and make your displeasure known to the MTA, you'd also do the same to the DOT. Moving on, there was...
Well, I don't know if the other board members agree with me or not. I mean,
well, we can discuss it. I'm just putting it out there.
Okay.
The other thing I wanted to ask tonight is, George isn't here, but what's the status of the joint action on Salesian and the request for proposal and any other joint action that's going on over there?
He has not communicated with the board. They had a meeting Tuesday night, and he's not got back to us. So I really don't know, Joe.
I was back to the local.
Meaning that the board hasn't heard anything from the board.
Right. But he went to a meeting on Tuesday night, and he left on Wednesday for Indiana, so I just haven't had a chance to talk to him.
When I did bring it up with the village board, they indicated that they had dealt with it to move forward, but that must have been almost a month ago at this point.
Okay.
Well, when you see him next time, after the whole party got, we don't know anything about it.
Jerry?
Good evening, Jerry Boss, Goshen. On Monday, I spoke about my concerns of the 12 tax certiorari's, which will be heard by the Honorable Judge Catherine Bartlett. And my concerns at that time, which is now made a part of the permanent record, I believe, on Monday, is the fact that Ms. Bartlett, Judge Bartlett, has had a lot of interaction in this area politically, we now have 12 separate tax certiorarities. And the town attorney said he is going to handle, there was 10 that were being handled by the town attorney and 2 others by Jakubowicz and Gubitz, and I think Vanderwater, Dennis.
Yeah, they will all be by my office now. Vanderwater was the predecessor as the Jakubowicz, and neither one of them, or those entities, are any longer involved. So all 12 will be in my office.
Okay. My main concern is here, we do have a large number of these tax certs. And I would not want us to be set up for an appeal that perhaps the Honorable Judge Bartlett, in fact, should have recused herself, and I would like to get a legal opinion on her position sitting here, because it involves not only the town, it involves every taxpayer. And as the town attorney pointed out Monday, the Honorable Judge David Ritter heard the Alturi landfill. And there's subject there for debate between these 2 judges. That was one case, and it was, I guess, a very expensive endeavor. But we now have 12 separates. 6 of those could be big numbers. And I just would like to feel assured that we're not going down a road where that road to the left or right could be avoided. Off on another subject, Mr. Newhouse will be having a press conference tomorrow with 12 towns that have joined him in his endeavor, in case anybody wants to listen.
On the MTA?
Yes, MTA.
That was part of the, we'll pass this evening. We will.
And certainly, I'm not casting aspersions on Judge Bartlett as far as her judging this case. I'm sure she's very competent to do same. But to repeat myself, I'm more concerned about the taxpayer in this situation. You know, it's what I think I had said on Monday night, I'd rather be proactive than reactive. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anyone else? Okay, would someone like to make a motion? We go into executive session with the intent to return to talk about the village lawsuit, Time Warner Cable franchise contract renewal status, 2 personnel cases, CSEA negotiations, 124 properties tax certiorari preparation, and ADC litigation.
And no, you have to look at
well, actually, with we mentioned earlier the okay.
Yeah, but you said 2
okay.
cases, so
well, no, it'd be 3.
okay.
3 cases.
So
Any addition to that? Motion carries. Thank you. Jerry, we probably will be maybe 10 minutes on that item if you want to stay for the morning. Calls in the morning. Yeah. Very cool. Thank you folks for coming.